Oh, hello there. It's, Lil Jimmy here. I'm filling in for Sjin because he's away. Yes, well, welcome to the serial.
Hold on a sec, no, just kidding guys, there's no such person as Lil Jimmy. Just like Big Dave, he is 100% myth. Welcome back to Better Minecraft and Minecolonies. Last episode was a bit of a maintenance episode, but this episode we're going to get the ball rolling with the Town Hall level 3. There's even more to be done in terms of getting crafting recipes up to speed, and we've got a long way to go on the research currently being investigated at Harvard. Before we jump in though, I took a swoop around on my dragon, picked up a couple more waystones, and dropped them in some choice locations. Namely, we've got one over in Farming Valley, and one on the wooden platform that we're calling the Overlook. And these waystones are going to help us zip around the colony to get all of the recipes we need set up lickety-split. So let's jump in and do it. Now it is, of course, the same old story. Our builders still need some little bits and bobs here and there before they'll finish the buildings they're supposed to be working on, namely the Town Hall. So let's take a look at what our builder Alyssa needs to finish the job. Ooh, but exciting. In the background you can see the flower shop is level 2. Not good enough though, we're going to need to make this level 3. So which one of these is my Alyssa scroll? Here we go, right? Yeah, so there's definitely some recipes here that nobody knows how to make. A bell, for one, is something that nobody knows how to make. I reckon a blacksmith can make it, so let's go and find out. I really should be using these waystones a bit more often though. How much XP does it take? We're at the industrial district. If we want to go to the warehouse, where's the warehouse? Oh, next, there we go, warehouse. So how much XP does this suck away? None. Okay, so this is close enough to be a free teleport. Okay, Tarquin, my dude, let me teach you how to make a bell. See if you can make a bell. So it's a simple bell, Minecraft bell. And the recipe is... Wait a minute. There is a recipe for this, right? Oh my god, you know what? I don't think there's a recipe. I think I have to go out into the world and actually find it. What a punch to the gut. I thought we'd be able to get everything built here on the colony, but no sir. Looks like there's some things you will always have to go and find yourself. So what else is on this list? Barrels are taken care of. We taught our blacksmith how to do those. Likewise, they know how to make clay oak shingles, no sweat. Cobblestone and cobblestone stairs are in the bag. Flower pots could be one. Let's go and see where they're made. A flower pot is made of the stonemason, and luckily enough, she's right here. What's up, cat? In the bag, now she knows how to make flower pots, so let's keep going. Heavy weighted pressure plate. Now this is a tricky one, but I reckon this is going to be the mechanic. In fact, I pretty much know it's going to be the mechanic. There's no way it can't be. Oh, lots of TNT here, ready in the crafting bench. Here we go, weighted pressure plates. Now we can also make golden ones, which we might need in future, so let's teach her that as well. Heavy weighted and light weighted. For some reason though, is gold lighter than iron? I thought gold was supposed to be really, really, really heavy. Yeah, maybe it's not, I don't know. We need some truth here. If any of you guys know enough about chemistry and maths, which is heavier, gold or iron? Answers in the comment section if you please. So let's keep it going. Heavy weighted pressure plate. Oh, boom. And now it's off the list because the mechanic just made it. Lectern. I'm fairly sure that's going to be a carpenter. And we can take a shortcut here from the industrial district to Harvard. Oh, fences. Hello, maniacal early. Oh, now of course, a lectern can be made with any kind of wooden slab, so we're going to have to get specific here. Make some oak slabs, that'll do. And we're also going to have to make a bookshelf, because that has to be an oak one as well. So, crafting recipes, oak bookshelf, and was it oak slabs on top and bottom? There we go, lectern. Done. What's next? Oak signs in the bag. This is where things get tricky. So a red banner, a red bed, and a red carpet. I think the carpenter can make banners. Red wool, plus a stick, red banner. No, who makes a red banner? A Fletcher, of course. We'll have to go up and see Mixter Endo in a second. I believe Mixter can also make the carpet, but definitely old Carpenter Boy here is a bedlord. Just make sure none of these sticks are the wrong kinds of sticks. No, looks all good to me. Stone button, though. That's something we need to do. Torch is something the builder makes. Vertical oak paper is handled by the carpenter, same as the oak here. And there we go, more banners and carpets. So the last place we have to go and visit is Old Mixter. Oh man, this is pretty cool though. We're going to have everything for the Town Hall Level 3 be built on the colony. So Waystone, Harvard, the Overlook, and there he is, old Ruggedy Rug himself.
Not gonna fire me over that one, are you?
I might do, Mixter.
What lovely weather today.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Anyway, what are you talking about? You got work to do. Back to work, you filthy dog. Right, so he has... Oh, he's already got red banners. He's already got red carpet. What he probably doesn't have is red dye, and that's why we need the dyer's hut. So getting the flower shop up to level 3 is going to be really important. But we can make red dye ourselves for now. White banners, yellow carpet. White banners are here. There are no yellow banners though. So, boom, sticks and yellow wool. And I believe once the button is complete, that's everything. So we're just gonna zoop down to the industrial district. Lickety split. Look, I can still see my teleport particles. It was that quick. That's pretty cool. Oh, now there's a lot of buttons. Luckily enough, we just want the vanilla buttons. So it's a stone button. Stone butt. Wait, what? The mechanics hut doesn't make stone buttons? But it's like a switch. It's like a redstone thing. You know what? I think I know who makes this. It's going to be the stonemason, isn't it? Yeah, there she is. Cat Decoy is going to be the one that has to make stone buttons. Well, fair enough. And she don't know it already. So here we go. Stone buttons. Now, I believe that is everything taken care of. The only thing we need to do now is take over from the dyer's hut. Ordinarily, the dyer would be getting flowers from the flower shop, turning those into dye that the carpenter and the Fletcher need to make the wool. But since that ain't happening because our flower hut is kind of slow, we're going to make the dye ourselves. So it's yellow, red, and white dye, I believe we need. There we go, the dye. This should probably get snapped up pretty quick. Wait, Ginger just finished the glass blower's hut? But we built that last episode. Oh, no, we upgraded it to level 2. She's done it already? Oh my god, she has. Oh my Ginger, you're a real demon. Okay, yeah, so it's all happening in the background. The one thing we need to do now then is get a bell, which of course means we're going to the military rise. We're going to get on our dragon and we're going to swoop over to a village and pillage a bell. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. Of course, the weekend is just on the horizon. As you're watching this, in fact, I am probably going to be at a wedding. Pretty exciting times. A couple of my friends are getting married. They're tying the knot, becoming, forever friends, I guess. Or whatever getting married is, Now, I wonder, can you get married in Minecraft? I mean, that sounds pretty extra, doesn't it? But it might be cool. Might be cool to get married in Minecraft. Oh, looks like it snowed here. So we're looking for a bell. Oh, and there it is. Ding, ding, ding. You're coming home with me, my friend. Get the pickaxe. We're not going to use the iron one because that's a bit of a waste on the old vein mining. And ding, ding, ding. Got a bell. Let's head home. Nothing else we should pillage while we're here? No, I don't think so. Oh, no, I know what we need to do, actually. We need to gather some dye. So what we're going to look for is any old yellow flower. Doesn't have to be a dandelion. Doesn't have to be a poppy for the red dye. Can be anything. Poppies are good though, so we'll get them if we see them. But yeah, just any old red flower is going to be the good stuff for us. Red dye. In fact, what am I doing? Why am I here? I could go all the way down to the flower biome I found before, where I found my azure bluet, and let's go crazy. Let's gather a whole bunch of flowers so that we have plenty to turn into dyes. Because it's going to be a little bit of time until we have the dyer's hut, and we're going to need these dyes to get the rest of the buildings up to level 3. So where was that flower biome? I think it was down... Yeah, there we go. This area looks incredibly colourful. So we're going to go this way. Now, I'm fairly sure these tall alliums can become pink or purple dye pretty simply. And there's so many, I'd be an absolute madman lunatic to not grab some up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab them up. I spy my little eye. Loads of poppies. Now I can kind of just do this without a UI. I don't need to see what's in my hand to get all these poppies up. And what that means is you guys at home get the full view. None of this ugly UI block in the screen. Oh no, it's all Minecraft baby all the time. Let me know what you think in the comment section, whether you want to see all Minecraft all the time, or if you want to see my UI a little bit more. Either way, I think it works well while I'm riding my dragon because, yeah, you don't want to see any of that. Although I can't see the map while I do that, so it makes things a bit tricky. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, so this is a bit of a swamp over here, but it is a flowery swamp. What the hell are these? Friendly spawlings? Oh, cool. Are there any unfriendly spawlings? Who knows? So basically the gist is anything with flower in the name can... Ooh, what are you? Still friendly. Good to see. Anything with flower in the name I think can be turned into a dye. Globe flower. Boom. Orange dye. So we're going to be picking up every kind of flower that we see. What about pickerel weed? That might not be... Oh, cyan dye? I guess it might come in handy. Who's been picking my pickerel weed? Oh my god, loads of this stuff. 64. Freaking amazing. Never gonna need any more of that. Probably will. Oh man, but the cool thing about pickerel weed is loads of it drops. You get more than just one per plant. Look at this. Over a stack now. A stack and a half into purple dye. This is way better than alliums. But let's not lose sight of the prize. We're looking for yellow dye mostly, so let's look for yellow flowers. Ooh, now would you look at this? Flowers everywhere down here, and this is it. This is the flower temple I found before, so we're going to head this direction. Oof, man, it is just so cool to be soaring across the skies, exploring this brave new world with all of these lush and lovely biomes. So here we go, flowers as far as the eye can see. Look at all these sunflowers. This could be the one. Now I did have a sneaky suspicion that I'd have to come back to this biome to get some of these sweet, sweet sunflowers because, oh my god, there's loads of them and they always come in handy, sunflowers, when hiring new colonists from El Tavern. And holy smokes, 2 stacks of sunflower. Oh wow, one sunflower makes 2 yellow dye. That's a pretty good conversion rate. Okay, let's get back to our dragon, and I think it's probably time to head home. Now, I've got to say it, but I recently saw a movie that blew my socks off. I don't know if you guys have caught up with it, but the new Top Gun movie is pretty fantastic. If you've seen the original Top Gun, it's about Val Kilmer and Tom Cruise are in a bubblegum chewing competition, and yeah, it's pretty heated, but in the end, Tom Cruise pulls ahead and blows the biggest bubble to become Top Gun. But Top Gun 2 is pretty fantastic. It's like a new generation, it's the younger kids, and can Tom Cruise compete in this new world? Because he's getting old, right? And you know, when you have fake teeth, like if you're using fake teeth and you're trying to chew gum, you're in trouble, pal. Anyway, check it out, Top Gun 2. And as the sun sets on the colony... Wait, oh, oh my god! Stop doing that, dragon. Come here. Oh my god, I hate it when I forget to park this guy. Come here. There you go. Stay. There we go. The sun sets on New Kingdom, and tomorrow is going to bring a lot of cool things. How is Alyssa doing? 43 supplied, 30% used. Yeah, looks like she's in a good spot. So let's go over to the warehouse and deposit some of these flowers in dye form. Next page, warehouse. Here we are. Fantastic. So, looks like the dye's in here. Some yellow, some purple, some pink. We need some more red. In you go with that. Some blue dye. And there we go. That's the hookup. There's a lot of sugarcanes being requested here. Oh man, it does look like paper and sugarcanes are a real bottleneck here on our colony. And so here we go, Ginger the Rat, and here are a few things. Yeah, now I'm looking at some things that we definitely haven't got the recipes for in certain places. Number 1 being, of course, a barrel vertical. A barrel vertical, it's made of wood, of course, which means it's going to be our carpenter that crafts this bad boy. Let's go and give him the recipe. So the recipe for barrels is planks along the middle, sticks along the top and bottom. That makes a horizontal barrel. So a vertical barrel, I would imagine, is just, well, yeah, like this, right? Yeah. And hello, chest. Hey, there we go. Oh, man. Okay, yes, this is all going pretty frickin' well. What I don't understand, though, is why the stonemason and the carpenter have these weird arms. Like, the guy that made Minecolonies has done some great work. These models are fantastic. Everything is amazing. But what is going on with his right arm? I just don't get it. So glass panes are going to be made at the glass blower, no sweat. Same with hay bales, that's going to be taken care of. And the carpenter also knows the oak paper timber frames. So I guess everything here is going to be created. Polished andesite stairs could be a trouble. Yeah, we'll go and see the stonemason. Well, okay, to the industrial district. But before we go, what is our research on? How far are we through this? Let's take a look. Research. Oh my God, we've got a slot. We've got a spare slot. Well, okay, let's go and grab some bits from the post box so we can set some new research before the sun sets. So I think space is probably the most important one for now. That'll give us more stock minimums. Okay. Oh man, this is a tech-heavy episode. We're getting stuff done here on New Kingdom. And it's always good to get stuff done, isn't it? Yeah, real good. But there we go, polished andesite stairs, they're a thing, apparently. Luckily though, Nuke has none of the problems that the other two builders have, and he is working on houses so quickly. So I do think it is time to turn off kids. Basically, we've got a lot of children on the colony and it's been great, that works fantastically, but I really want to get some more Patreon dudes in, and that means I need to get the guys from the tavern. People that exist on the colony already will make new colonists with, I think, a combination of their names, but we want to kind of use fresh names from the Patreon dudes. So we're going to settings and we're turning off kids will be born. There we go. Did we do the builders mode research? I think we may have done. Settings. Yeah, here we go. So default, inward circle height 1, inward circle, Hilbert, inward circle height 4, height 2, height 3, random. Basically, there are multiple ways for your builder to build a building. Usually what they do is in strips from top to bottom, left to right. And on a very big build, that can be quite slow. But with an inward circle of height 4, it will start in the center of a build and slowly circle outwards. Now I'm very keen to test out what this looks like, so what I'm going to do is set up the build now for the bakery, and we can watch the builder use inward circle height 4 when they build that, and that should, fingers crossed, show you guys exactly how it works. So with that in mind, oh, it's Tobin Ledoux. Now we haven't got a Tobin yet, and he's kind of been a bit, enchanted books though, we're not getting a Tobin today. Sorry, Tobin. Oh man, I can imagine how frustrating it must be to constantly see your name being passed up because you always cost way too much money. So what is Ginger the Rat waiting on? There's something that she needs that she's just not getting. Let's go and talk to her and find out what that is. Oh look, so she's got some requests. Polished andesite. And the stonemason is requesting some andesite. Oh, but we don't actually have any andesite. So it looks like we're going to go and get some andesite. And you know what that means, right? Correctamundo, it means it's dragon time. Come, dragon, to the skies. We're going to find some andesite. Now we're chasing the sun here. Will we get to the stone mountains before the sun sets so we can have a sleep? Aha. Looks like we've got it on the horizon. I think we will. Now, andesite might not spawn in this biome. I mean, there's lots of rock here, but there might be no andesite. That is a consideration. Oh, yeah, you know what? I don't see any andesite anywhere. It's getting pretty risky here. Oh, is that a charged creeper in there? Better stay away from that. I need this andesite. Oh, coming up completely dry. So maybe we're looking in the wrong place. Maybe we need to go underground to try and find this andesite. It is tricky, isn't it? Every now and again you'll find it and then you won't. It's worth storing any that you can. What are you? Ooh. Funky ruins of a portal. Let's go check it out. Any chests? There's usually a good chest in here. Oh, a golden shovel with tinted. What's tinted? Oh, hello. What are you? Always good to see a new generated structure on the map. And these ones look pretty freaking interesting. What is this stuff? Sweet dreams. Advancement made. Oh, look at this. Null's head. Who the hell is Null? Oh, hello. What's this? Secret hidden Nulls? Oh, another head. Okay. These are pretty cool. I guess these are like decorative heads. So maybe we've taken the wrong approach. Maybe there is actually a crafting recipe for andesite that we can use. I remember that was a thing before, wasn't it? Andesite, and looks like we can combine diorite with cobblestone, or even just grey dye with cobblestone. Amazing. Oh, we can also teach the stonemason how to turn cobblestone and diorite into andesite. Well, okay, we've definitely got diorite, definitely got cobblestone. To the industrial district. Boom. So that'll happen in the background. Now, while we were out on our mission, I mentioned what we were going to do is queue up the bakery to be built. So first up, let's go and prepare the land. Usually I would, of course, leave a builder to do this. However, there is so much wheat here that our builder will have a lot of problems and he'll get all gummed up like Tom Cruise in Top Gun 2. He'll get all gummed up and not be able to build. Okay, there we go. That's the wheat taken care of. And there's a couple of other things that land in the boundary. I think one of those being this tree right here. So, Neptunium Axe, do your thing. Timber! Okie dokie, and we're going to set Nuki, Slayer of Burritos, because he's basically our star builder at the moment, on this build. It's pretty simple, so it should go up pretty quick. So let's go and watch him finish the courier's hut, and then move on to the bakery. And holy smokes, look at the speed of Nuki work on the courier's hut. He is a demon. This is not even time-lapsed. This kind of reminds me of basically the first building I built in Minecolonies. When I set that up as a time-lapse, it was basically as fast as you see now, up from the base speed. Oh my god, builders are just so quick now. Anyway, as soon as Nuki finishes this, he should move over and commence work on the bakery. So, chop chop Nuki, get to it. So even though we helped Nuki by digging out the wheat and the tree that was haunting him on this build, he does still have a little bit of work to do, namely he has to dig out a lot of bits of the underneath. I think the bakery might have some kind of basement, and if so, that's what he's kind of working on preparing the space for. So I've gone for a bit of a top-down view here so you can see what inward circle height 4 actually means. Now, as you can see, instead of building a whole layer from the ground up, he's actually building 4 blocks high in a kind of circle. What this means is he'll stay in one spot to build an area for much longer than usual, and so it's not really apparent with the bakery, but with other buildings like the university, for example, with this build mode set, it's going to be much, much quicker to get the build done. But let me know what you think in the comments section, if you think this build mode is cool, or if I should stick with the procedural line-by-line mode. And there we go, a legend in the baking. We have a bakery at last. Now this is a pretty basic build, and it's pretty late in the game for us to get this. So you may have realized, oh no, we've got loads of farmland out here. What are we going to do with this? Well, there's one way to get rid of this quite easily. Obviously, if we destroy the irrigation, the farmland should go away. So, oh my god, I got loads of crap in here. So a couple of blocks of dirt should see us straight. Okay, well, time to hire a baker. Also, I don't think Nuki has a job now. Maybe we should go and set something to upgrade. Okay, so how does a bakery work? You have crafting recipes, automatically knows wheat into bread dough, crafted by a Minecolonies bakery. And then this is used, what's bread dough used for? Oh, smelting into bread. Minimum stock. Oh, you can give it a minimum stock. So we'll give it a minimum stock of, let's say, 1 stack of wheat, maybe? 2 stacks of eggs, of course, and basically all of the materials required to make a cake. 1 stack of sugar, and the final piece of the puzzle will be, I think, probably, let's make it 3 milk buckets. And there we go, it's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. It needs fuel, and of course we're refitting our colony to be a charcoal-fueled colony. So boom, charcoal. So the last order of business, manage workers, and it's time to hire somebody to bake us some bread. Who else, of course? We're gonna get Perry Foo-Foo up in this mother trucker. He's got 30 intelligence now because he's been in the library for days, cramming his head full of knowledge, or intelligence actually. And yeah, so that means he's gonna level up really quickly. We'll hire him over here, and let's bring him over. Oh, look at those sideburns. Quite the baker. So, can the baker make a cake? Let's go over to a mailbox and ask for a cake, see if it gets delivered. I'll take 1 cake, please. 1 cake requested. So, what does the clipboard say now? 1 cake has been requested in the post box. But it looks like we still have that bottleneck with the sugarcane over at the planter, which is a bit of a bummer. Ooh, look at this though. As for the town hall, Alyssa Jack is almost there. She's missing a few torches, but it looks like she's getting very, very close to completion. So thank you for watching this episode of Better Minecraft and Minecolonies. I've been Sjin, and a huge thank you again to my subscribers, my Patreon members, and my YouTube members. You guys are freaking amazing. I'm going to assign Nuki onto the barracks so that we can get that to level 3, because next episode I really want to try building the Combat Academy. So I'll get the barracks up to level 3, time-lapse that, and do the research for Combat Academy. Until next time though, thank you for watching, and take care.